According to the U.S. military, more than 1 million rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition confiscated from Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps has now been transferred by the U.S. to Ukraine. These were seized as part of a civil forfeiture claim against an Iranian shipment headed for Houthi rebels in Yemen in December last year. Now, this 7.62 mm ammunition is the standard round for Soviet-era Kalashnikov assault rifles, and Ukraine, as a former Soviet republic, still relies on the Kalashnikov for many of its units. Russia has been using Iranian-made drones to attack Ukraine, and now the Ukrainian forces will be using bullets seized from Iran against Russian troops. However, it seems that the ammunition is unlikely to make a major difference on the battlefield. For now, long-range weapons and air defense systems remain on top of Ukraine's wish list. After the latest move, the nation could send more seized military gear to Ukraine. The U.S. has provided more than 300 million rounds of small arms ammunition and grenades as part of the almost $44 billion in military aid it has sent to help Ukraine. However, further U.S. funding for Ukraine's war was not included in a stopgap measure that prevented a government shutdown last weekend. Now, with the ouster of Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, it is unclear whether the future leader will be able to generate enough support from the party's hardliners. They have opposed sending more money to Ukraine. Biden says that he's worried that Republican infighting in Congress could hurt Ukraine's aid. He has added that he will be making a major speech on the issue, outlining why it was critically important for the United States and its allies to keep its commitment to Ukraine.
It does worry me, but I know there are a majority of members of the House and Senate in both parties who have said that they support funding Ukraine. With your, I'm going to be announcing very shortly a major speech I'm going to make on this issue and why it's critically important for the United States and our allies that we keep our commitment.
According to the White House, President Biden will give a briefing on Ukraine from his national security team. This will be a first to feature the new top U.S. military officer, General Charles Q. Brown, Jr. Last year, Britain's Royal Navy said one of its warships had seized Iranian weapons. These include surface-to-air missiles and engines for cruise missiles from smugglers in international waters south of Iran. It is to be seen now whether Britain will follow the U.S. in providing these seized Iranian weapons to Ukraine. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.